I recently got this question from a student. How much time would you recommend I should be spending on my study each evening or overall each week? Very good question. Now, before I tell you my answer, you might well be thinking, well, it depends. I mean, what year group are they in? What sorts of subjects are they doing? And you'd be right to be asking those questions. There certainly is more to this than just plucking a number out of the air, but not just for the reasons of those particular questions, because although yes, students will be spending more time on homework, revision and study as they move up through high school, these details are actually not so important, unfortunately, because you know I love specifics. I'm all about giving clear, actionable information. But this question is, sadly, really not about the numbers, because we could spend hours on study type activities that are keeping us busy but aren't actually productive in terms of the learning of content, retention in revision, or preparing awesome essays or assessment pieces. For example, I've seen so many students spend way more hours than they needed to doing research for an investigation. I've seen way too many students revising in ways that are not anywhere near as effective as they could be or should be. And I've seen students waste days and days, not just hours, diligently drafting, editing, rewriting reports and assignments that could have been cut down massively in terms of that time if they'd had a clear and proven strategy to start on the right path and have the techniques to craft their response more effectively. In other words, it's really about quality over quantity. It's about students getting and honing those techniques, their knowledge and strategies to work efficiently and effectively, to minimize any wasted time or unnecessary tasks and still gain those same or even better grades along the way. This is why there are some students who just work all hours of the day and night, yet still struggle to get the results they really want and perhaps are capable of. And others just seem to give this air of breezing through, getting A's effortlessly. Now, I know that might be a little bit of an exaggeration of extremes, but it's absolutely the case that it's more about that efficient and effective study and those techniques and revision strategies than it is about the number of hours spent slaving away over textbooks. I'm Katie Price, grade transformation expert, and whichever of those two responses this brings out for your teen, well, just make sure they get focused on their study strategy and skills rather than the amount of hours or effort they're putting in. To get plenty more free tips and techniques that will help them do just that, head on over to my blog at gradetransformation.com.au, where there are now well over 100 videos. Woohoo! And until next week, let's make this a fantastic week.